Hi everyone, and welcome to today's tarot reading. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you are returning. My name is Lindy, this is Much Love Tarot. Welcome everyone. Today in the tarot reading, we are going to be taking a look at who is watching you, who is secretly like stalking your Instagram or your social media, and for what reason. Why are they doing this? Keep in mind, it is going to be a general reading, so not all messages might resonate for you. Only take what resonate. If a message does not resonate for you, that means it's for someone else in the community, so don't try to fit in what doesn't belong for you. Also, you can still book private readings with me if you're interested in that. You'll find my email address in the description box below. Send me an email. I'll get back to you with all the information that you need to know about that. There's also a Linktree link in the description box. If you go over there, you'll find everything from my Instagram, my personal Instagram, to my TikTok account. For anyone that feels generous and would like to make a donation, different ways to do that over there as well. Now, let's just dive straight in, shall we, in today's pick a card section. So, who is keeping an eye on you? Who is watching you, kind of like maybe low-key stalking you a little bit, and why? Pile number one, you are going to be this one with the Five of Pentacles. For pile number one, the Five of Pentacles. Pile number two, you are going to be card number 13 with Transformation, which is the Death card. And pile number three, you are going to be the Ten of Air, which is going to be the 10 of Swords in this deck. The Five of Earth, by the way, is the Five of Pentacles. So yeah, these are the piles. If you need some more time to figure out which pile belongs to you, then pause the video here, and otherwise I will talk to you guys in your reading. Hi, pile number one. So if you chose the Five of Pentacles, then this is going to be your reading today. Who is watching you? Who is stalking you, and why? So as you guys might have seen, I actually have two cards for you guys for all the piles, by the way, where it's like who as well as why. So that Five of Earth energy, Five of Pentacles, who is this person? The Five of Pentacles talks about lack, not being good enough, not being worthy enough, sometimes maybe even a little bit like self-esteem issues. The card that we have for the reason why they're stalking you is the Ace of Water, which is the Ace of Cups. So why? I feel like this is a person that is romantically interested in you, that would like to be in a romantic relationship with you, but there is just, again, that feeling of I'm not good enough, or I don't deserve this, or, you know, for some reason just have like low esteem about actually taking action or actually, you know, making it happen. I feel like it's just more a little bit of a fantasy than actual like expectation of, okay, I am gonna make a move for a romantic relationship here for pile number one. But yeah, that's already giving me a very clear answer as to their reasoning, why they are stalking you or why they are watching you. Again, there is that, I feel like this is more like a crush from a distance, but the fantasy is better than like any form of reality of trying to make it. Again, with that Five of Earth, I feel like there might be some self-esteem issues. How do you call that? Like feeling of lack, I'm not good enough, this is not for me type of thing. But we are very curious to get more information on who this is. So let's take a look. Pile number one. Who is this person that is watching your social media? Who is this person for pile number one? Okay, let's see what we have so far. We have the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. Alright. Who is this person? For some of you, it might be that this is a person that distance is a thing between the two of you. That distance is, that there is just like a significant distance between two of you. That I'm not sure if you guys are able to see each other. Okay, I do see with that Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, a lot of contemplating. Do I invest in this? Where with just the Five of Earth, I was like, oh, they're like low self-esteem. They don't know if like this is, you know, a thing or they should, or, but I'm feeling that they're seriously thinking about it. The one that kind of threw me off is the appearance of the Queen of Cups with the King of Cups, because this can be even a soul connection. Here again, this is kind of like throwing me off a little bit, because I was like, oh, this is like a done deal, this is going to be a short reading, because I was like, well, it's just someone that has like just a crush on you. But I feel like this might even be something that's more than that. I do feel with that too, once that's also having to make a decision with that Seven of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, having a very hard time doing so, not really knowing if making a move is just like, again, their fantasy, trying to live their fantasy, or if you are recipient of that feeling to them as well. Seven of Pentacles is energy of, do I invest more into it? Do I give it more, like it needing more? If they want to make this happen, they need like to have more of an input, do more, make more of an effort. The Nine of Wands is a little bit defensive energy that I kind of want to take a look at what that is. The Nine of Wands here. Why is the Nine of Wands here? The Lovers. Okay, so the connection, yeah, I'm like leaning more and more toward this is a soul connection. Where I feel like there's a feeling of, again, of this is not going to happen for whatever reason, whether that's distance or just like low self-esteem, or the idea of one of the two is like higher than the other, and then that's like where it's like, no, that's out of my league, I cannot, it's not. But then at the same time, not really wanting to let go of this connection and being a bit defensive about this being a soul connection as well. So when it comes to soul connections, I feel like you feel the connection. I feel like you know who this is, because I feel like there might have been either like something where it's like, I don't know, like how do you say that, like turning around each other, walking around each other, but not really like interacting. Okay, let me get some oracles on this. Let me take this one. Who is this person for pile number 1? Can we get some more clarity on who this person is? We have stuck in the mud, as well as the mountain. So this might be someone, look at that. At the bottom, we have making a choice. Again, making a choice. For some of you, I'm feeling like this is a person that you might be in no contact with, but they are still watching you. Again, a soul connection for most of you, what I feel here. With that stuck in the mud. I don't know if they are like focusing on their own, or for some of you, it might be that you even dated this person, but for some reason they're like, no, I'm stuck in the mud. I need to fix my own life before I can get in a relationship, before I can give that attention, before I, you know, it's someone that maybe still feels like they're stuck in the mud. I'm just a bit where I'm like, I don't know who this is, but I feel like you do. Again, soul connection. So I feel like that's a two-way street, right? The choice seems very important with the Lovers, the 2 wands, making a choice at the bottom here. All the 7s. Okay, I kind of want to take a look at what is the choice here. What is the choice here? A choice between what? Judgment, Temperance, the Wheel. What? Pile number one, this is a weird, I feel like, situation. This is the one where I definitely request, if you know what this is about, let me know, because I'm a bit where I'm like, what? Temperance, again, balance, also like choices, the middle path, finding balance, water, adding water to the wine, compromising. Judgment is also karma. The energy that we put in is the energy that we are going to get. Judgment as well, reflecting, looking back at the past. And then whenever the Wheel of Fortune comes in, that's always, to me, where I'm like, okay, like no control, things we have no control over, things that spirit just brings on our path. Faith, destiny. Again, I feel like you know this person, you know who this is. Even if you have where you're like, that's impossible, we have no contact. I don't know what this person has been through, but I feel like a lot, because I kind of feel like they feel depleted. Again, unworthy. They are working hard, but it feels like it's not enough. I don't know if I'm ready. At the same time, I don't want to let go of this connection with pile number one. But at the same time, is the fantasy maybe better than the reality? Do I really want to risk this fantasy if reality crushes that? Do I still want to give it a shot, or do I want to keep it the way it is, as it is? And then with that as well, like feeling a little bit stuck in the mud. Because they don't want to stay it as a fantasy, but they also don't want to get it into reality with the risk of them losing the fantasy altogether. So with that, very stuck. Again, for some of you, it might be distance playing a part. Okay. Again, why they are stalking you, I feel like we know that, right? Because they have a crush, because there is a soul connection, that they are interested in a romantic relationship, have a little bit of a fantasy, but are just stuck. Like, do I make a move? Do I not make a move? So what we want to know some more, or what I want to know some more, is who is this? So let's focus on that with the last oracles for you guys. So pile number one, who is this? Who is this person that's watching pile number one? Who is this? And when I say soul connection, for some of you, yes, it can be like a soulmate, but it can also be a soul contract. This might be someone that you turned down at some point, where a soul contract does not necessarily mean that you're supposed to be in a love romantic relationship with them, right? It can also be lessons being learned, right? So let's take a look. We also have confusion and illusions, spirit guides, assistance, trust the divine time, healing the inner child, transformation, and release, surrender, and purge. Again, I'm feeling more. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have self-love, creation, and intentions. And the Ace of Earth with Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. For some of you, that will confirm. Again, I feel like this is more a soul contract than like a soulmate or a twin flame or anything like that, where I feel like for both, this connection came together. Again, spirit got involved, getting this timing to learn lessons from. I do feel that you guys have different lessons to learn from this connection, but it's very transformative energy. Healing the inner child, surrender, purge, have that transformation, moving on. This might be someone, for some of you, it is getting to the extreme that it might be a little bit creepy. Again, you turn them down. They still have the illusion that they might have a shot, or, you know, like that. But for most of you, again, this is just a connection to learn and transform from. Self-love, your own inner child healing, release. I don't see necessarily, apart from that soul connection, I'm not necessarily seeing like a romantic relationship coming from that, other than they want to. There's the intent at their end. I'm not 100% sure if, like, from what I'm feeling here, where I'm like, I don't know if you would be interested in that. I know they are. So I definitely feel this might also be someone that you know from your childhood. Definitely someone that is in that transformative energy, changing, trying to change. For some of you, this connection, this soul contract was here for them to make those changes and that growth. For others of you, this might be someone that you dated and there was, like, it didn't really work out. The timing just wasn't right. There was some immaturity, and now it's like coming back. And it has like transformed. There is some more maturity, but there's still a feeling of, did I do enough? I don't know if I'm like ready. Yeah, honestly, pile number 1, I kind of want to leave it here, but let me add, just for like confirmation, some letters. I don't know if I'm going to do it for the others, but I kind of want to do it for you guys. So let's take a look. Some letters. Keep in mind, these should just confirm what it is that you're feeling, who this person is. So let's just take a look. Pile number 1. Who is this person that is like watching? Pile number 1, social media. Wow. Okay. Okay. That is a lot. That is so much. Oh my god. Okay. First off, we have the letter M, we have the A, we have the I, we have, oh, geez, O. Okay, I'm gonna grab that letter later. We have the U, we have the C, we have another U, we have another U, we have another U, we have an N, we have an R, we have a D, we have an X. I feel like the U's coming out is just, for like one of you, I feel like it might be when the first U came out, you're like, no, no, and then you. We also have the S that fell to the ground, the stubborn S. A lot of letters. Again, these should just confirm your idea of who this is. Initials, full names. I'm kind of seeing Marcus, the name Marcus, which is weird because I've had a dream about a Marcus. For some of you, that might be like, holy crap. Okay, so okay, this is again for the only, okay, for those of you, let me end the reading, and at the end, for the person to who Marcus resonates, stay till the end, because I have some things to say. Again, I had a dream that I will talk about. For everyone else, this was the reading. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. If it did, give the video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below if you know who this is, what the situation was, because it was a little bit confusing to me as well. Again, like the video if you enjoyed watching it, so I know that I can make more of this type of question for you guys in the future. If you have any suggestions for future readings, let me know in the comments down below as well. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an awesome rest of your day. Go kick ass. You absolutely got this. And then hopefully I'll talk to you guys again in the next reading. So see you next time. For the people to who Marcus resonated. Again, I had a dream about Marcus like 2 days ago, and it was so confusing because, like, I was not in the dream, but I was seeing what was going on. And the message that came through was just the phrase, "You are a good man, Marcus. You are a good man." and some sort of like reconciliation, or not necessarily a reconciliation, but like a hug, or just again the appreciation of like it just like yeah just came up as the overall of like you're a good man, you're not a bad person, Marcus. um yeah, I kind of want to leave it at that. I know it's not a lot, I'm sorry if I kind of led you on, but it was such a weird dream. Okay, so if Marcus resonate and this resonates, let me know, because it was a weird dream. And yeah. So yeah, let me know. It was a very clear vision. I've never seen this Marcus in my life ever before, but in my dream it was like crystal clear. So if that resonates, let me know, because weird shit going on. Anyway, for you as well, go kick ass. Have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next reading. Hi, pile number 2. So if you chose this card, number 13, with transformation, then this is going to be your reading today. We are going to be taking a look at the question, who is watching you? Who is stalking you? Who's secretly keeping an eye on your social media? As well as why. For you guys as well, we have 2 cards. Number 1 is that transformation as to who it is. With transformation, that talks about the death card. This can very well be a ex-partner. Transformation, transformative energy. Okay, with that, fool as in why. Oh, sorry, you didn't know. You had the fool as in why. The fool card as in why they're watching you. The fool is the new beginning, a new start. Again, with that transformative energy and the fool, again, it can be an ex-partner. It can also be the one that got away. It can be a friend type of relationship. Again, the fool is a new beginning. Transformative energy as in how the relationship was between the two of you, and then a new start, something new. Transform it into something completely new. So it can be a colleague asking to be friends. It can be a friend wanting to date. It can be an ex-partner wanting reconciliation, or an ex-partner wanting friendship. Anything like that. So let's take a look for you guys. Pile number 2. Who is this person that is watching you? Who is this person that is watching pile number 2? It's transformation. Who is this person? Okay, let's see. We have the world. Yes, so some sort of ending. Some sort of ending happened here. We have justice, 3 of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck for this one, we have the Empress. Okay, for like a couple of you, like a handful of you, I feel like this might be your mother. If you guys have like no contact anymore. The messages, again, I feel like some sort of ending was here. Like you're either in no contact with them, or kind of like moved each other's ways, or again, transformation and that world and ending, as well as like something changed in this connection. The Ace of Wands, the Ace of Wands talks about attraction, but also like fun times with that Queen of Wands. Someone, I kind of want to say extroverted, someone that, how do you say that? Like follows the fun, you know? More in a selfish way where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna do what I want to do. The bringer of fun, the center of a party, the attention is all on them, that type of person. The 3 of Wands, for some of you, there might be some distance now. Maybe that's why the ending was there, because they either moved, or there's just like physical distance there, and it kind of like watered down. Someone who thinks very black and white, right and wrong. There's not really a gray area. a lot of different people. I do feel more feminine energy here. Okay, again, for a hand of you, I feel like this might be even like a friend that kind of like the friendship broke up for some reason, or where it's like ended badly. For some of you, it is where it's just kind of like watered down. That type of feeling to it. Okay, I kind of also want to take a look at like why with the tarot. So let's take a look. Why are they watching you? Why are they watching pile number 2? We have the 4 of Swords. Okay. And then at the bottom, we have the 10 of Swords and the Death card again. Rebirth, death. So I feel like that this is definitely, again, something that kind of like ended in a maybe not so great way with that 10 of Swords. That's very hurt, very... It can also be that they are just going through a lot of hardship in their life. Missing this connection, wanting a fresh start. With that 4 of Swords, that is needing a little bit of a break, as well as coming up with a strategy or a game plan. Okay, how are we gonna do this, move forward? I definitely feel that they want some sort of reconciliation. For those of you where it is about like a mother figure wanting to be comforted that you are all right, that you are okay, especially if there is some distance between the two of you. A fresh start, new beginning. Reconciliation. Okay. What else for pile number 2? Why are they watching your social media? We have the Golden Palace, number 23. The Golden Palace. Okay, so the Golden Palace is giving me a little bit of the, like, what was that? Oh, that was like the story of Buddha, right? Where it was a prince and he lived in a castle and he was kind of like locked up in a castle, never really saw the outside of the castle, and took it a little bit for granted. And then when he went outside, he saw all the hardship and all the heartbreak and the sickness and pain and all that. And then he realized like how the world really was. I feel like this might even be a little bit for some of you that it is, again, missing the inside of the palace, missing the friendship, missing the connection, as well as like being grateful, like almost like sad that they weren't grateful when they were in the palace. They didn't realize how good they had it with you. And we also have the sacred pool. Again, deep rest, regaining energy, coming up with a strategy or a game plan of like how to move forward. Okay, as final oracle cards, I want to just kind of take a look at like their intention or like what's next, like now what is like the question that's on my mind. Okay, like we have this, okay, I understand, like now what, right? What's next here? So let's take a look for pile number 2. What's next here for their person? What's next? What do they want to happen next? Okay, let me gather everything and take a look. So we have winter with rebirth, which is like, where did we have it? Oh, we had it somewhere. The death card. Oh, here. The death card and rebirth. Death, rebirth. And now we have rebirth, again with that transformation. So there's definitely a desire to reconcile, to get back in your life, have a rebirth. Rebirth also talks about transformation. So something different, but yeah. We have an offer, doing an offer for a rebirth, reconciliation. We have seeds with spring, planting new seeds, again, transformation. I feel like it's just reconciliation. We have limitations and fears, so they're scared. Do you want to? what type of this might also be a little bit doubtful as to, do I want this connection more than pile number 2 wants this connection with me? Fears that there might be rejections, fears that because of whatever the limitations are between the two of you, that you'll not be able to build this connection like they want to. We also have masculine. For some of you, like a couple of you, this might be your divine masculine. I feel mostly just them wanting to be there for you, wanting to take care of you, wanting to support you, as well as masculine energy is very okay, let's do this, let's take action, let's, yeah. And then we also have transcendence and unity. So them wanting to transcend whatever obstacle this is between the two of you, move forward. Again, unity, rebirth. I feel like they just want reconciliation here. Again, whether that is a love interest, whether that's a friendship, whether that would, like, whatever the connection is here. So yeah, I feel like it's very clear. I think you know who this person is. As a closing part of this reading, I wanted to add in some letters for you guys, just to have an extra confirmation that it is the one that you are thinking of. So let's take a look. Pile number 2, some confirmative letters as to who this person is that is watching pile number 2's social media. Okay, that's it. Let me gather everything. So this can be initials, anything that remind you of them. We have the W, the Y, the Q, the O, the P, the G, J, an S, and an E. So again, the letter should just confirm what you already know. Oh, it's this person. Okay, yeah, the letter comes up. Okay, good. So yeah, I am gonna leave the reading here for you guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. Let's have a little bit of chat, like what the situation is, because I feel like a lot of different things going on here between you and this person. There is a clear message. Again, reconciliation is what they want. A new beginning, a new start. Not necessarily romance. It can also be just connecting with you, even if it was an ex-partner. So yeah, like the video if you enjoyed watching it, so I know that I can make more of this type of question for you guys in the future as well. If you have any suggestions for future readings, let me know in the comments, and I would love to take a look at it. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an awesome rest of your day. Go kick ass. You absolutely got this. And then hopefully I will talk to you guys again in the next reading. Hi, pile number 3. So if you chose this card, the 10 of Air, which is the 10 of Swords in this deck, then it's going to be your reading. So who is keeping an eye on you? Who is watching you? As well as why are they watching you? What is going on here? You guys also have 2 cards. The first one, the 10 of Air, is who? And the other card that you guys had was the 10 of Fire, which is the 10 of Wands, as to why. Both very heavy energies, both very, they pack a punch. With that 10 of Air, as to who this is, the 10 of Air, 10 of Swords talks about someone that's very hurting, that's been through a lot, that has just got hurt in the past a whole lot, still carrying everything, still in pain. And the reason as to why they are watching your social media and stalking you is that 10 of Fire, the 10 of Wands, which is this very tired energy. They're just tired. They're done. They don't know if they want to continue the way that they have. Again, everything, it kind of like tiredness. For some of you with this combination, I feel like this is a person that might be in another relationship, but is kind of done with that connection. Not sure if they want to continue, and now watching your social media, maybe there's interest, maybe it's just like something that gets their mind off of their own pain and hurt, kind of depending on what type of content you post, I guess. But yeah, that's kind of like a little bit the feeling that I'm getting here, where this could be that they are just like tired of what's going on. and almost like fantasizing or like watching your social media is like so they can get away from all that. For others of you, it might be someone that you are involved in and they're just a little bit questioning, do I want to continue this? But let's take a look. Pile number 3. First off, who is this? Who is this person watching pile number 3's social media? Who is this person watching pile number 3's social media? Okay. Let's see what we have. We have the Hanged Man, the Two of Wands, no, the Hermit, sorry, the Hermit, the Hanged Man as well, but the Hermit was that, the Two of Wands, the Hanged Man, and the Knight of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. So I feel like this is someone that you might even had a relationship with, but they were the ones that kind of like ran away. And now they're like back watching your social media and you're like, you're the one that decided to move away. What the fuck are you doing here? Two of Wands, there might be some physical distance between the two of you as well. That being a reason here. The Hermit and the Hanged Man, it might have been an excuse of, I need some time, I need to be alone, I need to have a little bit of peace of mind and just, you know, collect my thoughts, need to know what's going on, how I'm feeling, I don't know what I want. And again, 10 of Air, so a lot of hurt and a lot of pain, not necessarily with you, but just everything kind of like piling up, and to the point where like I just need to run away. I don't know, overwhelmed, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go. The Page of Cups as the overall energy, this might be someone that was a surprise love offer. It might be a surprise for you to learn that this person is watching your social media as well. Because I feel like they were the one that like ran away. They're the one that didn't pursue. They were the one that, you know, wanted some alone time, and now you're like here. Okay. I kind of want to take a look right away as to why as well, because I feel like you know who this is. Again, it might be a little bit of a surprise to learn it's this person. But let's take a look as to why are they watching your social media. Why are they watching pile number 3's social media? That's it? Okay. Let's see. We have the Four of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Lovers, and at the bottom of this deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And then the Eight of Pentacles underneath that. So I feel like that there is some like just curiosity about you that is still here. For some of you, this might be, again, a choice between what they have and you. For some of you, it might also be that there is a deeper connection between the two of you. The Wheel of Fortune trying to understand a little bit the connection between the two of you. The Wheel of Fortune also talks about faith and divine timing and things we cannot control. I feel like this more has to do, like, now they understand this connection between the two of you a little bit better. The Ten of Wands is home, but it's also celebration. Wanting to celebrate again. Again, they've been through a lot. They're carrying a lot of weight. It's to the point where it's just overwhelming and is breaking their back. It is depleted, it is burning out, it is, you know, all that heavy energy. And I feel like with you and watching your social media and whatnot, they get more of a sense of lightness, of seeing you happy, celebrating, as well as now starting to understand the connection between the two of you a little bit more. And with that Page of Pentacles, maybe even hoping for a new chance. For some of you, this might also be wanting a that, like, this is like for like a handful of you, like a couple of you, where this is not a romantic relationship, but more like a work thing, where they want a new opportunity to work with you. Again, wanting to work with you, doing some inspiration on your work that you post on social media, keeping an eye out, wanting that that there might have been a missed opportunity here for work. They didn't take it, and now it's like, you know, an afterthought where it's like, oh, I wish I, you know, anything like that. So let me add some oracles on this pile number 3. Can we get any more information for pile number 3? Who is watching your social media and why? Who is watching your social media and why? Okay, first off, we have come together. Come together. Again, wanting reconciliation, wanting to work together, wanting to be, I don't really want to say in your presence, but, you know, being in your circle, coming together. For some of you, it is coming together for love, for creation. For some of you, it might be that you have even a child with this person, wanting to come together, wanting to create that family and that home. We have the talisman as well as flying. Again, for some of you, there might be them. It might have been the case that they just, at the end of the connection, were a bit selfish and just like went flying in it, like creating some distance between the two of you, following what it is that they wanted to do, regardless of responsibilities that they might have had. With that talisman, I definitely feel that they have learned. They have, like, it hit, right? They, like, it hit. And now it's like, oh, right? With a lot of that hurt and heaviness and the realization of this connection, what they could have had, regrets, again, learning. I do feel that they have done a lot of learning, appreciating the past more. And now kind of like at the beginning at that path with all the knowledge that they have learned, like gathered all these talismans, all this knowledge, and now they're at the beginning of this path that they want to walk on, and let's go. I have grown up, I've become more mature, I'm more ready, I have more skills and understanding now, and feel ready to take that step. Okay, so I kind of want to take a look at like what's next, right? I feel like we know who it is. I feel like we know why they are watching your social media, a little bit their intention, but I kind of want to take a look at, okay, like now what, right? What are the next actions? What do they want to do? Like what? So let's take a look. Pile number 3. Like, what's next? What are the next, like, plans or actions, or what are they gonna do about this situation? Okay, you're feeling like this, but, like, how are you gonna change it? Okay, let me gather everything, and then we can take a look. Oh, okay. We have limitations and fears. So there are still fears of, not sure if you are like open to it, ready for it, wanting them to come back. For some of you, it might be the idea of like a ghost from the past returning, which is also a little bit like what scares them. We have integration and union again, come together. For some of you, have that integration of a relationship, of a family, for those of you that have children with them. But there's just fear, like, does pile number 3 want that as well? But yeah, very much wanting that union again, working together. Alchemy and ancestor guides, I definitely feel that they now have, with that Wheel of Fortune, more a feeling of, I am now more ready. Like, for some of you where the timing was off or there was immaturity, now they're like, no, like, I've done my healing, I've walked my path, I feel guided in this direction. Disharmony, triggers, and conflict. I'm just going to put that to the side. We'll get to that in a little bit. We have avoidance and stalemate. I'm going to put that right there and going to talk about it in a little bit. And we also have the North Node, cosmic, and purpose. And that's just, like, again, with that ancestor guides, I feel like they feel more guided. At the bottom, we have attraction and hot, as well as family, home, and commitment. that avoidance, stalemate, disharmony, and triggers, I kind of want to clarify. Is that something that they're still struggling with? Is that something that they have dealt with? What is this? We have the Two of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands again. So I feel like there might be still some triggers, conflict, going on between the two of you. Four of Pentacles is very closed off energy, not really wanting to talk. That Two of Swords, should I make a move or should I not? I feel like they think that you are very closed off, not wanting them to return. With that Ten of Wands, like you're just as tired as they are with this whole situation. The Six of Pentacles is offering an olive branch, is offering help, is wanting to put in more hard work. They're more ready to give more. I do feel that they are willing to work hard on it. However, like we still have it here, right? Triggers, conflict, disharmony. So I do feel that there is still some things that they need to fix themselves as well. It's not where it's like, okay, I've learned, I've grown, I think I'm ready for it. But it's a difference between I've learned from a textbook and I have like experience in like practice, right? And I think that's a little bit that they need to realize that yes, they've done all the hard work and learning and growing. However, they haven't tested their triggers in reality just yet. I do feel a little bit of avoiding, not really wanting to make the decision just yet, because again, they don't know if you are ready for it, if you are open for it, or if you're open for them to return. So there is some hesitation here. But I do feel that they feel more and more guided towards making a step towards you. To even if you are, because let's make clear, like you always have a choice, right? If you're like, no, I'm not doing this again. You always have a choice. I feel like the moment is just coming closer and closer where they will reach out to you for that offer, and whatever happens. If that's a rejection, then they can move on. If it is you being more open to receive them, then in that direction, right? However, whatever the decision is, at least then they can move forward and move on. Okay, I want to end this reading for you guys with some confirmative letters. So this should just confirm whoever you think this is. For some of you, it will confirm. For others of you, it will not. Just because the letters do not resonate does not mean that your thoughts of who this person was were not correct. Again, these should just extra confirm what it is that you already feel like is the truth. So let's take a look. Pile number 3. Who is this person that is watching your social media? Who is this person for pile number 3? Let me gather everything and then we can take a look. First off, we have the O. We have another O. We have the I. We have the G, the U, the I again, the Y, and we have an M. Also, the one that kind of wanted to pop out was the letter A, as well as I have one charm in this pile. Now I kind of lost it. It kind of sank to the bottom, but it says rituals. So that might be something that resonates for you. But yeah, I am going to leave the reading here for you guys. I hope it was helpful. I hope it resonated. If it did, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know who this person is. And like, honestly, I kind of want to know the tea of the history here, because I feel like there's a lot. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Like the video if you enjoyed watching it, so I know that I can make more of this type of question for you guys in the future. If you have any suggestions for future readings, let me know in the comments down below as well, and I would love to take a look. Don't forget to subscribe. Have an awesome rest of your day. Go kick ass. You absolutely got this. Know that you always have a choice. Don't feel forced to do anything. Have an awesome rest of your day. Go Go kick ass. Go get them. You got this. Let's talk again in the next reading.